Hello everyone and welcome to the tutorial for Web APIs for Dummies. In this tutorial, we'll be answering any questions that you have about Web APIs, how you can customize your own Web API commands, and how you can make a Web API command with just minimum 2 actions. And we're also going to be showing you how a lot of questions in the DBM mod support and also in the raw data support can honestly be answered by just Googling and by, just using common sense, really. So let's get started. First thing, recently I found someone requesting raw data for a random camel image generator. I'm not going to ask any questions, but if you go here to the DBM raw data server, which is here, you can see here that here are all the raw data commands, and over here is an API list channel. Maybe you haven't seen it yet, maybe you have. This is a huge list. I mean, like it goes on for a long time, where you can see a lot of APIs. Some of them work, some of them don't, most of them, but there is a huge API list here, which I will link in the description. It is a huge list of APIs categorized by usage. So if you want animals, so you have a cat API, dog API, HTTP cat API for every HTTP status, adoption, random cat, random dog, random fox, adoption, shy, I don't know. You have some anime stuff, you anti-malware, so if you want to make a security bot, there are some API keys here. It tells you what kind of authentication it has. So OAuth means it's a lot more secure. It tracks by IP and other stuff. API key means that you have to have either an authentication header in your request or in the link that you use for the web API. Here you can also see if it's HTTPS secured. Here's the link. I don't know what CORS is, to be honest. Business, books, all of these APIs. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. Most of them are free. But yeah, you can see there are a ton of APIs here. So if you ever need an API, right, just go here. Don't ask in support, don't ask in raw data, don't ask in request raw data. Go here, do F, and let's say I want, a fox thing. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. There's a random fox thing. Let's go to the link. Boom, there you go. So now that we have a random fox, right? Let's just say we want random foxes. Let's just check if this actually works. We're just gonna copy that, like so. Put that in there. Oh, nice. So what do we do now? How do we make this into a DBM command? So what you do is you take that, copy that, go to jasonpathfinder.com. It's a pretty good website. Delete all that stuff, paste in your JSON like that, and over here on the right you can see the path to find all of the images. So this is there are 2 different links. So let's just check. Okay, so this is not the direct image URL. We want the direct image URL, which is this one here. It's just direct image. The way you can find a direct image, or it's a direct image, is if the URL ends in a image format, so .gif, .jpeg, .png, whatever. And if it's smaller than the browser's resolution, it should have a black border. It shouldn't be white. It shouldn't have any text. Nothing. All right. So yeah. Now we have this fact command, which is pretty nice. We have the Nicholas of Life API for a fact command, but we don't want to make a fact command. All right. So let's just create a new command. Let's do random fox. Let's create a new action. We gotta go to JSON things, store JSON from Web API. Here in the Web API URL, we put in this one here. Let's put that in there. Headers. This is where if your API is OAuth authenticated, like discordbots.org, they use this. What you want to do is, in here, it already tells you by default user agent other is applied. It's only one line. So what you want to do is go here. So let's say the header is called authentication, put that in here, colon, no space, and then you put in your authentication key. Simple as that. We don't have an authentication key though, so we're just going to leave that blank. JSON path. So this little website explains different JSON path things and what they do. All you need to know if you use this website is that the X has to be replaced with a $sign, and that's it. That's all you need to know. So we go back here. All we want to do is go to $.link, and it should image, sorry, like that. Store in image and create action. All right, and then what we do: send image, send message, insert temp variable, JSON object, send, boom, done. That's it. That literally 2 actions. It's the most simplest web API command ever. You can add different, conditions if you only want certain people to execute it. If you want, there be a time restriction on it. If you want, whatever, right? You can do anything with this. This is just the most basic thing ever. So I'll just save that to my bots here. Just stop the bot and run it. Now if we go back here and go to here, now we can see random fox. Boom, there you go. Simple as that. And if we do it again, fetch another fox. Simple as that. And as you can see here in the console, you can see here http randomfox.ca images, blah blah blah, WebAPI JSON data values starting from $.image stored to image, and it sends it to the thing. So if you want to disable this and you don't want to see this, all you have to do is go back to your DBM, open this action, go back to the bottom, click debug mode disabled, and it won't tell you what the JSON thing is doing, so your console doesn't get clogged. So that's basically that. That is all you need to know about web APIs. As you might have seen, there's a few more. Parse from stored JSON, that's basically the same, just if you have a JSON file, .json file somewhere, you want to parse from that. Send JSON for web API, that's a bit more complicated and very few people use it. It's more for advanced users. But if you want, random cat, random dog, stuff like that, this is the way to go. This is the most easiest thing ever, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. It's very quick, 8 minutes. You know everything you want. Web API for Dummies. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked the tutorial, make sure to click subscribe and like, and also tell me in the comment section what you might want to see more of. If you're just confused, if you want to know more about a certain action, if you want to know more about a certain system on DBM, just put it down in the comment section, and if a lot of people like it, then I'll make sure to make a tutorial about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you guys later.